La 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 la. Shh. Welcome to another Jedi Business video. My name is Chris B, and I want to take a look at the Black Series Dewback today, which came out in 2018. Now, the Dewback cost $59.99 when it was released, and it was a very slow seller. It sat on the shelves for quite a while, and it eventually hit deep clearance for $15 at my local Barnes & Noble store. That's really unfortunate, though, because it is a fantastic looking set. So this is what it looks like when you open the box. It's fairly simple. You get the Dewback body, you get the saddle, which you need to plug in on the top. And that's pretty much it. Plus, you get the Sand Trooper figure, which is exclusive to this particular set. It's the only way in how you can get the Sand Trooper with the gray shoulder pauldron. Plus, it comes with the exclusive lance that's also included. It has a unique paint deco on the armor. And on top of that, the right forearm is made out of a very soft rubbery plastic, which is not the case on any of the other released Black Series Sand Trooper figures. So let's take a look at what this looks like when it is fully assembled with a bunch of other Sand Troopers standing around. And as you can see, I think this looks really, really nice. Now you can see the Sand Trooper sitting in the saddle on top there. And it is fairly easy to actually have him sit there properly and make it look good. So they pulled that off pretty nicely. So let's take a look at the Dewback itself. And as you can see, this one here is based on the special edition Dewback, not the one that we saw in the prequels, which was a little longer than this one. But yeah, this looks really, really good. And of course, you have the saddle on the top, but none of the pouches and the bags that are hanging down from the saddle are removable. It's all one piece. And as you can see here on the bottom, the saddle, the way it wraps around the figure, that part is all sculpted onto the figure and not removable. The blanket on the top here is also permanently attached, so there's nothing that's removable from the Dewback saddle here. Now, I love what this looks like overall. I like the little details in the fur, the way it's sculpted in. And then in the front, you have the reins, which are also not removable. On both sides, actually. So, yeah, you can't take these off. But yeah, I love the sculpt. I love the head, the way it looks. And you can open it up. And yeah, you can also play with the tongue. You already saw that in the intro, probably. But yeah, I love what this looks like. And you can move it up and down. It gives you a bit of a different way on how you can display this. You can make it more menacing with the mouth open. Tilt the head a little to the side. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. And then all the legs are very nicely articulated, all the way down to the toes. So you can move the toes up and down, and then you can also swivel the thumb. And that's possible to do on every single foot. And so I think this is pretty cool because you can actually display the Dewback a little further off of the ground if you wanted to, or you have them just be very close to the ground. It really depends on how you pose the feet. Now, the paint application on the Dewback is done really well, I think, especially on the top where it's darker and it goes into a lighter shade towards the bottom. I just don't really like the paint application on the head because there seems to be such a clear cut between the darker shade and the lighter green, and it feels like somebody just took a paintbrush and just gave it a stroke, but I think he could have used a bit more gradient. But the sculpt looks phenomenal, though. The Sand Trooper itself, like I mentioned earlier, is unique to this set, especially the shoulder pauldron, which is gray. It was not available anywhere else. So you actually had to buy this set in order to get this. So the figure came with an exclusive lance that you can see here. It has a unique paint deco on the chest and on the helmet. And the backpack can be unplugged in the back. The ammo pouch is permanently attached to the backpack, so you can't take that off. But yeah, I think this is a good-looking trooper. And if you own any of the other ones, you already know what you're getting because it's identical. The one thing I do want to point out real quick, though, is that the right forearm on this trooper is made out of some very soft, rubbery material, which none of the other Black Series figures have. And I don't know why they decided to do that. And that concludes my look at the Black Series 6-inch Dewback figure. It is a great set. $60 when it came out. I'm not quite sure why there wasn't a whole lot more interest in this, because it is a really cool set, and the Black Series line doesn't really have a lot of creatures and a lot of vehicles like the 3¾ inch line does. So it's really nice to spruce up your display with creatures like that. And hopefully, we'll see more creatures like this in the future, right? So anyways, if you see it for a good price at a toy show or a convention, take a look at it. I'm pretty sure that you'll like it, and maybe you can add it to your collection in the future. So if you want to get more details and images, like always, the full review of the figures on the website that you can check out. Check the links in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.